Hello, my Scorpio friends, and thank you for tuning in. Karen Barney bringing you your February 2021 general forecast. Let's see what's going on in the world, for my Scorpios of the world for February of 2021. What's on the agenda for the Scorpios? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know to navigate February well and come out shining? What's going on in February for the Scorpios? We have the Lovers, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. What's happening for my Scorpios? Thank you. The Seven of Swords. So a little bit of mistrust, a little bit of, do I want to do this again? This is a relationship, most likely. That is the Gemini card there too, the Lovers. So you may be questioning the potential or the potential of a particular relationship and whether or not to continue it. Do you distance yourself? Can you trust it? It's been difficult. I know that I believe you miss the camaraderie here. There is a lack, though. There's a lack of trust here. What's going on for the Scorpios, please? And the Six of Swords. The question is, are you going to be able to move forward? Are you going to be able to keep your head above water here? And the answer, I would say, is yes, my Scorpio friends. So whatever it is, however you handle this relationship situation, you know, the Ten of Cups indicates that there is happiness on the other side. Now, whether or not you commit or feel a little bit stuck, you are making your own plans here. I think you may be trying to break free of the misgivings you have, but you've made your plans accordingly. I think there truly is a great heartfelt appreciation, respect, and love here. But there are challenges to this, and you know, how much patience can you have? The structures in your life need to change as far as this relationship is concerned. Now, the Lovers can be a partnership. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, but definitely a connection there. And the Five of Pentacles. Yes, I think that there is a loss there. There's been a loss there. What is the loss? And, you know, perhaps you haven't been able to express your true feelings here with the Page of Cups. There may have been something that comes in, kind of derails things here a little bit. There's an element of mistrust. And the question is, can you continue to do what you're doing? I don't know that, I think that's where your question is right now. Can you continue to do what you're doing? Here's the King of Wands. So somebody's got to step up. Somebody's got to be the director of the show, the CEO, and in charge of the direction here. So are you going to be able to move on to this happiness and perhaps even this commitment? I do believe there is a huge temptation here, but I think your plans may have changed based on the disappointment that you've been facing here. Still with a great love and respect, but the challenges, the patience, and the fact that it has been weighing on you have, I think, brought recognition and enlightenment to you. Now, I've got the Two of Cups here behind here as well. So, you know, it is a question of whether or not you can continue in the face of what's going on and bring back this love, care, and affection and respect as well. So what is it that's changing here with the Lovers? The Gemini card, the partnership, a choice within this partnership, a life-impacting choice here, my Scorpio friends. What do we have? This is the Six of Pentacles. So there may be a connection there that is, I think, very strong and has intense or huge potential here. But the question is, can you really speak your mind, or are you being shut down a little bit? Justice here, the Five of Swords. You know, I don't think you can continue unless it is balanced further, unless it is made right. Now, the Justice card is, of course, Libra energy, all about making things fair and balanced and right, doing the right thing. So what is the right thing for you, my Scorpio friends? Who's going to step up, speak their true feelings, and maybe, you know, put this behind you? Tell me about the Five of Swords. How is justice going to play into this? The Emperor. Well, somebody's being very controlling And, you know, I think that needs to be balanced out. Now, certainly somebody needs to step up and take charge, but when it's heavy-handed, when it's one way or the other, when it's not balanced, there is that difficulty. There is that element of perhaps withdrawing, that element of mistrust, and not really sure how things are going. And, you know, maybe even just putting it off for another day so that you don't have to deal with it and being able to move forward. Now, the question is, can you truly be happy within this commitment that you've made? Now, this could be a partnership, could be business, certainly, where you have a little bit of mistrust, asking yourself if I can still do this financially, perhaps with a generous influx of infusion of finance. You know, the structures you've built have cost you. They've kept you shackled. So is this something that you truly want, my Scorpio friends? Tell me about the Seven of Swords here for the Scorpios. Thank you. Here's the Knight of Wands. So something has to change. If you are going to continue in this partnership, relationship, business arrangement, whatever it is for you, then I truly think that you have to do what's going to make you happy, how you feel what is balanced and fair can come about. Now, the Knight of Wands tells me that there are definite changes that need to come in order for you to feel that way. And I think it needs to be a little bit more of even-handed, not so much one person in charge. So you may need to convey that. You may need to speak that those feelings on that. What do we have here? We have the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords again, and what do we have? The Nine of Pentacles. So I think you're going to be making an executive decision. You may even get some input from an attorney. The King of Swords is a learned man. He is someone of stature and even authority. Could be anyone in the municipal or judicial sense. We do have justice here, so there may be a decision that comes in that, you know, you have to make your peace with. It's not necessarily the way you wanted things to go, but you've got to be able to move on. I don't think you trust what is happening, though. You may, in fact, be going independent in this situation. If you are leaving this partnership, you know, there are going to be some losses attached to that, whether it's financial or personal, but I do believe you're going to be able to speak your truth, speak your mind, and make a final decision that is balanced and fair, and one that is best for you. Your self-sufficient, independent autonomy and self-sufficiency is going to be the key here. You're good on your own, and I think that's what's going to bring you the satisfaction. Okay, perhaps closing out this attachment that you have. You've made your own plans. It's been disappointing. You've got to do what's right for your heart here, my Scorpio friends. What's right for your personal satisfaction. Okay. Now, the Ten of Cups has a sense of belonging to it as well. It is about that group of people that you gain or find happiness with and in. It's about your personal satisfaction as well. And here is the Star. So I think as long as you can keep your head above water, my Scorpio friends, the Star card is going to be a benefactor to you. It is going to give you the hope, the faith, and the clarity, I think, that you need, that comes out with the light of the stars. You know, things are a little bit murky when that moon is out. We don't have it out here, but I think that there is a little bit of question about how you want to move through this. And I think the choice is yours, my Scorpio friends. Do what you have to do to make it balanced, to make it fair. Eliminate this mistrust. And if that means that you have to go solo or single, self-sufficient in a particular business endeavor or even relationship, in order to bring about this satisfaction that you deserve, that we all deserve, then that's what you should do. Know that the universe does have your back here, the Star card, knowing that you're in the right place at the right time, and that things are going to be what you need. Six of Swords. Treading water. You may have to tread water for a little bit. You may have to keep your head above that tide for just a little bit longer. But I do believe it's going to get better for you here, my Scorpio friends. Now I have the Moon deck to illuminate With a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience. Well, this is that collective experience that I was talking about. And of course, the steady mind is that King of Swords, Justice, and the Emperor. So you know what? You may be shaking off any sense of being controlled, shackled, obligated to the responsibilities, to the commitments that you've made, because they have been disappointing here. And your plans are for you to find your satisfaction and sustenance, perhaps in other places. Take shelter in the people that love you, the Ten of Cups, and with a steady mind, I am connected to our collective experience. So don't lose sight of where you've been, but also keep in mind where you want to go and make the changes necessary to do that, my Scorpio friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll speak to you again tomorrow. If you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks very much.